Breaking news, according to my source, NRS gets the go-ahead from WB Discovery to make Injustice a dark, mature game. Now, with that being said, this is great news for Injustice fans because this will allow it to stand out from Marvel. Now, a lot of you probably wondering, what do you mean by stand out from Marvel? There's no Marvel game out there that can compete with Injustice. You're absolutely right. Injustice is in a lane all by itself, but not for long. Now, I am hearing massively high-sparking rumors that Marvel is currently interviewing game studios as far as being able to create an Injustice-like game. I'm gonna touch on that in a different video because that's a whole different topic in its own. But I will say this here. NRS getting the go-ahead to make Injustice dark, it's just great because if you look at it this way, it's something that they went for in Injustice 2 and they kind of almost achieved it, but it felt so dull. It felt like we knew they wanted to push the bar, but they never really pushed the bar fully the way that they should have pushed it, is what I'm saying. And now that we've gotten to that point where WB is going to allow Mortal Kombat team to do what they do best, this is going to be what's best for business. And this is just so mind-blowing. So from what I'm hearing is they're going to allow the villains to do something that's similar to a fatality on the heroes, because villains are villains. Villains kill people, but they're going to do these things and make them over the top, completely over the top. For example, being able to scrap bombs, like the Joker being able to scrap a bomb to Batman and have him explode into a whole bunch of pieces or something like that, or have him thrown into the sun, things of that nature, stuff that the Joker would actually do, like blowing up a city or something. Those are the type of fatalities we will be seeing with some of these characters. So let's say, for example, I'll give you a good example. Let's say the Joker. You see how the Joker got this rocket launcher on his chest and he's just shooting it and destroying the city? Let's say he puts in a fatality sequence, right? Let's say up, up, down, down, triangle or something like that. It activates a sequence where Joker hits Batman, boom, Batman falls on the ground, whatever. He shoots him, stuns him, paralyzes him, whatever. And Batman has to get tied to a chair and he watches the Joker hits a button that destroys Gotham completely. You know, and boom, Joker wins, fatality. Now, I'm sure they wouldn't call it fatality. It will probably be like destruction or whatever the hell they come up with, but they can pull this off. Now, for characters like Superman or Batman or whatever the case is, let's say Batman performed a heroic brutality or something of that nature, then they would be able to do something where Batman puts in a sequence and he takes down the villain and he ties him up really cool, and he's standing on the roof and watching the police put him in the back of a police car or something. Now, I know that sounds boring as heck, but they could find a way to pull it off in a way where it's like it can actually work, you know, unless they're just gonna go full on Mortal Kombat with it. Now, a lot of you may not know this, but Injustice had heroic brutalities that was removed from the game. It was actually leaked by a data miner. I believe it was the Thinny, and if it wasn't the Thinny, then credit goes to whoever the person that found it. You guys can correct me in the comment section below about that. But as you can see on your screen, Lex Luger killing Superman with kryptonite and Brainiac and all of this other stuff just going on. Look at Wonder Woman getting her fucking head squished, you know? So it's like they've already been knocking on the door of this type of violence, and I think they should take it to the next level because we understand that it's a video game and we just want to have fun. And you know, children are growing up. If they want their children to play or look up to Superman, have them watch cartoons, have them go watch Marvel or something like that, or have them watch the DC animated shows, or they can have them play Multiverse and play with Superman over there and play with Batman there, you know, so they can really do a lot where they can please all audience, where you got something for the adults, something for the teenagers, and something for the children, and probably even something for the toddlers also, because I feel like Injustice has the potential to be one of them massive games, because you got to remember, it's in a lane all by itself. There is sorry guys, give me a bless you in the comment section. This is the most unprofessional channel on YouTube, so I sneeze, I yarn, all types of stuff. So don't be surprised if you hear those type of things here. A lot of you can say, why don't you just edit it out? It's unprofessional. I'm not editing it out. I'm human. What the hell? Why? I'm not going to portray myself to be perfect when I'm not. Simple as that. But let's get back to what we were talking about. So basically, this game is in an entire league of its own, and it has the potential to shape the future for other games that suffer from this, or other genres that suffer. For example, Marvel. What if Marvel create an Injustice-like game? Like I told you, there are rumblings of that. Now the standard has already been set as to what heroes can do. You know, they can kill for the greater good. They can incapacitate for the greater good. They can do those type of things. The heroes have the option to be able to kind of defend themselves at some point in time. Like, we already see what the villains are doing. Like, you got Bane out here breaking Batman back. You got freaking Superman out here, you know, rip the heart out of the Joker and things like that. So these things are actually happening in the comics. It's happening in the TV show. They got the Injustice movie, all types of stuff. So it's just like, it's just time for them to move forward. So to hear that NRS got the go ahead from WB Discovery to kind of do their thing with the Injustice series, this is the reason why Injustice 3 Gods Will Fall would be just so fantastic across the freaking board, you know? So I want to pass this question off to you guys in the comment section below. Do you think Injustice should go dark and allow them to have fatalities for the villains and heroic brutalities for the heroes? Or should it be fatalities across the board since they are fighting a injustice? Sound off in the comments. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Like the video for more content.